Hello, everyone. I am James, and I extend a warm welcome to you on Speak English Clearly through podcasts. So many of you have shared a common feeling. I understand English perfectly, but when it's my turn to speak, my mind goes blank. Or I just can't seem to find the right words when I'm put on the spot. And you're absolutely right, but by the end of this episode, we assure you, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to speak English more naturally every day, a deep understanding of why speaking feels difficult sometimes, and the confidence to start using your voice more, because we are going to give you the solution of these problems. So make sure you stay with us until the very end. No pressure, no shame, just calm steps and kind understanding, because your voice, it's in there, and we're going to help you bring it out softly, slowly, together. For many English learners, especially if you're a beginner or at an intermediate level, calm, consistent listening and speak and practice is incredibly important. That's precisely why we've designed this new series. Welcome to this episode from our Slow English video series. This category is built just for your needs. Spoken English without stress. You'll hear clear, slow English, real-life stories, and natural expressions, all presented in a way that's easy to follow and repeat. We release 2 new videos from this series every week. And before we dive in, 2 quick things to help you even more. First, each episode comes with a free downloadable PDF guide packed with simple exercises, daily practice suggestions, and summaries to help you remember and apply what you've learned. Second, while Miles isn't joining us for the vocabulary segment in this very first episode, he will be a valuable part of this series in upcoming videos, sharing his insights on key words and phrases to help you understand them clearly and use them in your own speech. So, look out for him in future episodes. Today, we're going to gently talk about why daily, consistent practice is the true key to unlocking your speaking confidence, and, more importantly, how to make it a simple, stress-free part of your everyday life. We'll be introducing you to powerful techniques like shadowing and giving you 5 small, powerful daily habits that can transform your fluency. No pressure, no shame. Just calm steps and kind understanding, because your voice, it's in there, and we're going to help you bring it out softly, slowly, together. So, why does this happen? Why can you understand English perfectly when listening, but still feel completely blocked when it's time to speak? This is one of the most common frustrations English learners share, and it's a crucial question we want to address today. Let's take a breath together and start with something fundamental. You're not broken, you're not bad at English, and you're certainly not lazy. You're simply human, navigating the complex journey of acquiring a new language. You see, listening and speaking are 2 fundamentally different skills, and our brains process them in distinct ways. Listening is often a soft, quiet, private activity. You can listen alone, pause, rewind a challenging phrase as many times as you need, and think deeply about the meaning. It's a receptive skill, where information comes into your mind, and you have full control over the pace and depth of your processing. But speaking is active. It demands much more from us. You need to quickly choose the right words, coordinate your mouth, tongue, and breath, use your voice, and often you feel watched or judged by others. This can trigger a natural fear response, the fear of sounding wrong, the fear of judgment, or simply the fear of failure. That's why many learners feel incredibly confident with English in their head, but become completely stuck when it comes to actually opening their mouth. It's not about a lack of knowledge. It's primarily about building confidence and transforming passive understanding into active production. And here's a vital truth. Confidence doesn't magically appear first. It comes later. It's built brick by brick, after consistent practice, after making mistakes, and crucially, after trying again and again. If your mouth feels frozen, it's not because you don't know the words. It's because your brain is still protecting you from these natural fears. But here's the most empowering truth. You don't need perfect English to speak. What you need is brave English. You need English that tries. English that might sound a little shaky at first, but keeps going, keeps moving forward. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall countless times, they wobble, but no one ever says, "Stop trying, you're bad at walking." Instead, we smile, we encourage them, and we say, "Come on, one more step." That's precisely how we need to treat ourselves on this English speaking journey. Today, we want you to take just one small step. Perhaps repeat a phrase from this podcast, say it slowly, out loud, or even just whisper it. Every single instance of using your voice, no matter how soft, is a step forward. Your brain starts to learn, oh, we're safe. We're allowed to speak now. Little by little, your mouth and your mind will begin working together seamlessly. A crucial part of building this daily fluency, as our title, Practice English Every Day, suggests, is consistent, mindful practice. And the first of our 5 small, powerful daily habits we recommend, especially for unlocking that speaking flow, is shadowing. So, what is shadowing? It's a simple, yet incredibly effective technique where you listen to native English speakers and speak along with them at the exact same time. Think of yourself as a shadow, mimicking their sounds, rhythm, and intonation as closely as possible, usually just a half second behind them. You're not waiting for them to finish. You're speaking with them. Why it works is fascinating and deeply rooted in how our brains learn. First, it directly engages your muscle memory for speech. Your tongue, jaw, and vocal cords literally learn the physical movements required to produce English sounds, words, and sentences accurately. It's like going to the gym for your speaking muscles. Second, it helps your brain process the rhythm and intonation of English, what we call the music of the language, far better than just listening alone. This direct imitation helps you internalize natural speech patterns without overthinking grammar. Third, and perhaps most importantly, shadowing helps bypass that stuck in the mouth feeling we talked about. By focusing on imitation rather than creation, it reduces the pressure of finding the perfect words, allowing you to build automaticity and confidence in pronunciation and flow. However, there are a couple of common mistakes to avoid. Don't worry about understanding every single word perfectly the first time you shadow. The primary goal is the sound and the flow, not dictionary-level comprehension. Also, don't try to go too fast too soon. Start with material that is slightly below your listening level and focus on accuracy before speed. The aim is to build comfort, not frustration. Now, let's try a very quick mini shadowing drill together. I'll say a short, slow phrase, and I want you to try to say it with me, or immediately after me, matching my pace and feeling. Don't worry about perfection, just try to make the sounds with me. Ready? James. Practice English every day. Great. Even just that little bit helps kickstart your speaking muscles. We'll talk about the remaining 4 small, powerful habits in our next segment, focusing on how you can truly transform your fluency with just a few minutes of consistent effort. Let's move on gently to the second of our 5 small, powerful daily habits. Talk to yourself. Yes, really. Talk to yourself in English, even if no one's listening. This isn't about having deep conversations, but about simply narrating your everyday life. Think of it as providing a running commentary for your own actions. This low-pressure environment is perfect for building confidence because there's no judgment, only your own voice. You can do this while cooking, saying things like, "I'm chopping the onions," or "The water is boiling." You can do it while walking, thinking, "I'm walking to the park," or "It's a beautiful day today." Even while brushing your teeth, you can say, "I'm brushing my teeth for 2 minutes," or "My teeth feel clean." The goal is to make English a natural part of your inner monologue, moving it from something you only use in formal settings to something that feels integrated into your personal space. Simple things like, "I'm cutting vegetables," or "I need to clean this room." Speak your thoughts. Turn your life into your language practice. The more you speak, even to yourself, the less strange it feels. And slowly, English becomes your friend, not your fear. Our third powerful habit is to read aloud. Reading silently is good for comprehension, but reading aloud is far better for training your speaking muscles. When you read aloud, you engage your vocal cords, your tongue, and your mouth in the physical act of producing English sounds and patterns accurately. This builds what we call muscle memory for pronunciation and rhythm. Choose short, simple texts, a children's book, an English story for beginners, or even a dialogue from one of our videos, or your favorite TV show script. The key is to pick something you find interesting and that isn't too challenging, so you can focus on the sound rather than just understanding complex vocabulary or grammar. Start by reading it slowly, clearly, paying attention to each word. Then read it again a little faster, trying to maintain the flow. Then again with more expression, trying to convey the emotion of the text. This repeated practice helps your pronunciation become clearer, your fluency smoother, and most importantly, your confidence grows with each reading. And here's a tip I love. Our fourth daily habit: record a 1-minute voice message every day. At the end of your day, open your phone's voice recorder app and record yourself speaking for just 1 minute. This is incredibly powerful because it provides objective feedback without the pressure of an audience. It's a private practice space just for you. You can talk about anything: your day, your plans for tomorrow, your feelings about something that happened, or even something new you learned from this podcast. It's okay if you make mistakes. No one else has to hear it. This is just for you. The magic happens when you listen back to what you've recorded. When you listen back, you learn. You'll hear your pronunciation, your grammar, and you'll start to notice your common mistakes, which you can then actively work to fix next time. This self-correction loop is essential for genuine, lasting growth. It also builds incredible confidence, helps improve your fluency, and deepens your self-awareness of your own speaking patterns and areas for improvement. Finally, for our fifth powerful habit, let's talk about something many people overlook, yet it's absolutely vital for natural communication: emotion. Because language isn't just about words, it's profoundly about feeling. Think about how you speak in your first language. Your voice naturally carries your emotions: excitement, sadness, frustration, joy, surprise. But in a new language, we often tend to go flat, focusing intensely only on getting the grammar and rules perfectly right. This makes our English sound unnatural, robotic, and can even make us feel disconnected from what we're saying. So, here's a soft challenge for you. Consciously bring emotion back into your English. When you talk about your day, don't just say, "I went to work." Try to infuse it with how you felt about it. Say, I was tired, but I still showed up, expressing that determination. Or, my manager smiled at me today and it made me feel seen, allowing your voice to convey that positive feeling. Even simple sentences can become incredibly powerful and genuine when delivered with true feeling. Feel the words. Let your face express. Let your voice carry your emotions. Even if the sentence is simple, if it's full of feeling, it becomes impactful. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being real. Embracing this habit will make your English more natural, more engaging, and ultimately more authentically you. So far, we've talked about gentle steps for daily fluency, understanding why speaking sometimes feels hard, the incredible power of shadowing, the simplicity of talking to yourself, the benefits of reading aloud, the insight gained from recording your voice, and the vital importance of connecting your feelings to your words. All of these are soft practices. You don't need hours of dedicated study every day. You just need presence. A few moments here and there, consistently turning your everyday activities into opportunities for English practice. And remember, even one sentence spoken with care, one word used with intention, is a step forward. It contributes to building that muscle memory and growing your brave English. So don't rush. Don't compare your progress to anyone else's. Just keep returning to your voice, to your own pace, to your quiet strength in English. Every little bit counts. And when the world feels fast or your English journey feels overwhelming, you can always come back here to Slow English videos on Speak English Clearly. Through podcasts, to soft stories, to gentle practice, this is your space to grow, to speak, and to feel understood, to help you truly integrate these concepts and put them into action. Don't forget to grab your free PDF guide for this episode. It's packed with simple exercises to practice the 5 powerful daily habits, a summary of today's key ideas, and Miles's vocabulary, all designed to reinforce what you've learned and help you apply it immediately. You can find the link to download your free PDF right in the description of this episode. It's an invaluable tool to turn listening into doing. We're here to support every step of your journey. Remember, we have different series with their playlists created on our channel. You can visit them for more information or for any specific problem you're facing in your English learning. Whenever you have a moment, we highly recommend exploring our other dedicated playlists. They're packed with solutions for your specific challenges, whether it's pronunciation, grammar, or confidence. And we think you'll find it both fun and incredibly beneficial for your progress. Thank you for joining me today, lovely listener. Take care of your voice. It's ready when you are. Just remember to use it. See you next time on Speak English Clearly through podcasts.